Now, more real estate companies are turning to drones to give buyers a better idea of what a property looks like. If you walk with me down here, you can see that this line now actually goes all the way down the block. So this part of the course, you jump through tires here, kind of like you see in football practice. Watch your feet, you can get stuck. Take a look at this. The wind actually loosened some of the bolts and broke up the concrete in this area. And as the family starts to go through everything, they are finding some valuables still intact. I want to show you this. This is a chest they were able to find. And walk with me here, Steve, and we can show you where this foundation is. It's all the way up here on the top of the hill. The snow is not letting up here. Neither is the wind. I'm having a hard time keeping my hood on right now. I sat down with Joseph Nelson's brother, Jonathan. 600 people will be losing their job. This is one of the worst cases she has ever seen. I tested out both security systems for you. Walking into Castle High School in Warwick County, I can't go further than this. I have to sign in.
Welcome to Castle High School. What can I help you with?
And take a name tag. At Henderson High School, I'm stopped by the very front door.
Come on in, please.
And I'm clear to come in. The concept is simple. Green means go, red means stop, but we found drivers who simply ignore the red. Wait 5 minutes at 66 in Lincoln, and this is what you'll hear.
We had time for me to tell her to hit the brakes, turn the wheel, and then the world exploded.
It was at this intersection just months ago.
And you could just see it coming right at us.
A semi-truck going 55 miles per hour ran the red light and smashed into their car.
I didn't think we were going to survive it.
Strangers quickly jumped in to help, ripping the doors open and pulling them to safety.
We saw crunching, crunching, crunching.
It wasn't the car's condition or the fact that she couldn't breathe that Deanna Barton was thinking about. Instead, she saw images of her oldest daughter's upcoming wedding and her daughter Kaylee terrified in the driver's seat. Kaylee telling us she didn't know what to think.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be responsible for killing my mother.
Moment in life has affected us for a year now.
I didn't want anyone to be in the car with me.
They were lucky. Both went to the hospital and today just have minor scars to show. But the Bartons aren't the only ones terrorized by red light runners.
Every time I drive.
Just completely ran a red light, almost hit us.
It's a big problem. Someone's going to get hurt, and obviously people have been hurt.
We asked you where you saw drivers running red lights the most. You flooded our Facebook page naming problem spots across the tri-state. I'm at Burkhart and the Lloyd, one of the intersections you told us was the worst. We sat at this intersection, cameras rolling for just a few minutes. It didn't take long to see there is a problem.
What does red mean? Stop. Stop.
In the classroom, the response is black and white.
What does yellow mean?
It depends on where yellow's at, and they have to learn.
What color is that light before you accelerate and go through that intersection?
But in the driver's seat, the answer seems fuzzy. We asked, why is this happening?
I was going too fast. I wasn't paying attention.
Sergeant Scott Hurt with EPD says those are the two main reasons drivers run red lights.
Red. See, we got all these cars right here, especially this one right here.
In Indiana, it's not illegal to enter the intersection on a yellow light, but that's not what's happening. Last year in Vanderburgh County, 370 people were charged for running red or yellow lights.
Can you tell me what the light was?
I thought it was yellow.
Was it yellow or was it red?
I really did.
Can I see your driver's license?
Yes.
This is the controller box.
The length of the yellow is based on the speed limit, giving drivers enough time to get through the intersection.
If the speed limit is over 35, they use that red clearance timing.
As for the red, that's based on the width of the intersection. Opposing traffic doesn't get to go ahead right away. There is a delay. Drivers say it's not the lights causing accidents, it's the person behind the wheel.
People are just in too big of a hurry nowadays.
Realize that it's not just you that you're affecting.
Careless drivers victimizing other drivers, like Kaylee.
You don't know how much time you have. And if you're always rushing around trying to do this or that, then you forget about the great things in life.
After not driving for months, Kaylee is once again getting in the driver's seat and now has her driver's license. I've had many people reach out to me telling me which intersections they see the most problems at. So I created this mapping tool for you. It lets you check out where red light runners are most prevalent on your daily commute. Head on over to 14news.com to take a look and see if any intersections surprise you. Just search Seeing Red.
Jamie's home is destroyed. Get out here.
Joyce Vowles is now going through what's left of her son's mobile home after powerful winds ripped it off its foundation and sent it rolling down this hill, landing at least 30 feet away.
I'm happy he's not here.
Her son Jamie was at work and safe. Now she is picking up the pieces.
He has still had all his stuff, so it's everything he's worked for is gone.
Joyce tells me just last week she and her husband were living here while their new home was getting ready. She still has some of her belongings here.
And this mess, it feels like a needle in a haystack. I didn't think I was going to find it.
She was able to find the important things like family photos and keepsakes.
Just a lot of the baby stuff that I'd saved and really was trying to hope I could pass on for them to be able to pass on to their kids.
Joyce tells me her son Jamie had just paid off this house. As a surprise, she had left her son new pots and pans and new appliances. Now this is all that's left.
Where's the TV?
Right there.
Television. Oh God, I bet I got the heaviest thing in all you.
Doubt it.
Throughout the day, family and friends helped go through and grab what could be saved until Jamie could drive back from work. That's when he saw what was left of his house for the first time.
Trying to grab what we can for you.
It's pretty crazy. I didn't expect this at all.
Still in shock, the family says they are just thankful no one was hurt. Stephanie Kaiser, 14 News.
Take it up a little bit. There we go. I started doing Taekwondo when I was 59.
From his karate kicks to his wood-breaking punches.
It's almost straight.
Dr. Harlan Vanover is also breaking records.
People call him a superhero.
Grandmaster said, "You passed," and that was what I wanted to hear.
Vanover is now one of about 200 people to achieve the honor of a 6th-degree black belt, and he's definitely the oldest to reach this milestone.
And punch.
My mind says one thing, but my body says, "Who do you think you're talking to?"
But you wouldn't be able to guess his age from his training. This 94-year-old is at the top of his game.
But he told me, he said many times that you wasn't doing Taekwondo, you'd be dead. And he's probably right, you know.
Vanover says this sport keeps him going. But it's not just his black belt that will have you saying, I don't want to fight this guy.
I've looked death in the face many times in my life, and so I don't worry about it.
He's also a World War II veteran. As a bombardier for the Air Force, he was shot down 3 times over Germany and lives to tell the tale. He tells me what he learned in the military now carries over into his training.
So you have to have a positive attitude, and you always have to try to do the best you can.
Something his instructor Cheryl Bryce says he does well.
I like to be 94 one day, and then if I can kick and punch like he is at 94, it's icing on the cake.
And Vanover isn't slowing down anytime soon.
Don't plan on it.
Stephanie Kaiser, 14 News.